Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Ochikobore Fruit Tart. And last episode we had CDs to sell, which, wasn't exactly an easy task, but we were up to it. It certainly helps when some rich, celeb elementary school girl just kind of shows up and buys, what was it, 300 of them? That helped a little bit, I would say, but we also had our wonderful curry song and we got the audience all hyped up and it was pretty fun. Pretty cool. I did quite like the curry song. We also had a cooking segment with some disagreements and stuff, but it was still fun. But we ended off on a not so fun note with something about the program possibly being cut and renewal season and all that. So I guess that's something we're probably worrying about now. So yeah, let's see what our girls are up to, what they do about things and whatnot. So 3, 2, 1. Bum. Yeah, we're talking about that right out the gate. I think our show is amazing, so it'll be fine. Is it? Yeah, don't ask me. Is this bad news? Okay, that's really not good. Well, anything more to say on the subject? I mean, you sounded pretty confident a second ago. I'm guessing that changed. I'm a little bit tired, I'll be honest. But it's all good. She looks so scary on the rock, still. Wonder if she'll be in this episode. I imagine she will be. Probably have an important role. Maybe help with our show. Our show issue. Or make it worse, one of the two. But she'll be involved, let's just say that. So, what is our title today? Blue? Look at us, huh? Oh. Look at... okay. That is quite impressive. I guess that's a word for it. We come here to worship, I think. Ah, okay. Sure. It's definitely nicer than where we live. Let's try to stay positive. Wow, that would be a concept for our show. I'd watch that. I mean, 0% sounds pretty bad. Like, I don't know much about this stuff, but that just sounds bad. Oh, wow. That is... Oh, hey, she showed up. She still has that backpack. Some things in life you just don't question. Okay, settle down, you two. Okay, I need an adult. Yeah, so you were just trying to help. I get it. Oh. Yes, it's not worth the jail time, I assure you. Yeah, hour. Here we go. Well, there's that too. That would be trouble for us. Yeah, here we go. Now we're talking about the president stuff. Skipped a grade. Oh, wow. American University. What's her name written with the kanji for little and money? What? I wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, you do have the Rondo Sedu, yeah, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Wow, they get along pretty well, I think. It's an amazing company, I don't know what you're talking about. But please give me a good butt here. To help? It's not the worst development. Right, that's always an issue. Wish I had a sponsor. Oh? Well, which one? What? I believe that. Oh, I was gonna give her a Nina. Of course. What exactly is this project? Is it the hospitality industry related? Well, there you go. Kyuu. Is she the precious girl? I mean, she is, but... I mean, they're all pretty precious, let's be honest. Wow. Complete with the backpack. It's like, mine, you can't have it. But it completed the outfit so well. Yeah, let's meet this sponsor. I've gotten pretty curious. Oh, wow. When did she put that on? She looks fantastic in that, wow. Please wear that more often, like always, please. I mean, well, it's even, she even had the collar, I didn't even notice, she had the collar on too. That's just literal perfection over there. You're still little. It's pretty cute. The collar. I can't unnotice it now. Like, at first the main outfit caught my attention, but now it's mostly at that. I mean, just... Yeah, good luck on that. Please, let's see the sponsor. Like, is this someone we've met before? Is it literally Hayu's mother? Has some blonde hair. I think it actually could be. That sounds about right. Well, hello, Miss Sponsor. Yeah, there's our confirmation. And she does look quite nice, so I'm glad to meet her. The best dream. I'm so glad we got to meet her mother. I'm sure we'll learn a lot about Hayu today. A little bit. Whatever you say. It's our pleasure. She's great. We're glad to have her. She's a valuable member of our group. She's wearing a maid outfit and a collar in front of her mother. Those are quite nice. I think I'm glad my mother appreciates. Yeah, are we getting into some family circumstances now? Yeah, that always ends well. Freaking Hayu. Apparently pretty big. Or she's terrible with directions. Oh, well, those are not adult at all. Yeah, yeah. I'm all cut up now. Oh. Okay. Guess we have a deal. I'm glad we're getting some Hayu focus this episode because she hasn't really had much. We are always prepared. National Idol Championship. Cat game. Oh, a heart. What exactly are we doing right now? Like a Tokyo Cat Dome. How are you floating? It's okay, it was a commercial. That's what I thought. I'm glad I'm not the only one that was a little bit taken aback by that. Social game, of course it is. Like a mobile game. A lot of people. We are way ahead of you. Oh no, don't fall for the gotcha. It never ends well. We don't have much money already. As it is, don't make it worse. That's how they get you. Don't let it. Some pretty high quality pictures, I must say. I probably. Is that a haiku? What? Oh, was that what you were doing this whole time? Really? That's pretty crazy. I mean, you kind of need one. Is she even human? I think we need to bust out the measuring tape. Must observe closely. I'm sure they have something important for us to do. What do you have for us? Just to scare me a little bit, ho-ho. I mean, that's always been the show, the case, right? For real. Okay, this does sound quite exciting. Yeah, that is something to be concerned with. Oh wow, that's a great shot of her, of Chico, whatever her name is. Like, I kind of want that one. Is there? Okay, that helps for sure. She repeated cunningly. Crowdfunded. She's giving me a lot of information in this scene. It's a lot to take in. Probably rewatch it later. It's like we're making a Kickstarter. Well, what? 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 And where do I sign up? That's usually how it goes. Yeah, isn't that what you do? What? I can't even laugh at that. Is that the deciding factor? Yeah, it's kind of your episode, so. Whip out the camera. Give us your best performance, Kyuu. She really did it. Wow. That would be super effective. Yeah, nobody, anybody would be happy with that. Yes. Oh, we're continuing this. Oh, okay. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Of course. I would love to. Okay, I'm still alive, just barely. I wasn't ready for that. They just kept hitting me with them one after the other. Love shout out from members. Basically a simping competition, let's be honest. Yeah, it's not really a surprise. Naturally. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So when are we holding our abuse event? Come on, guys, you're supposed to... There you go. A little bit delayed. Hello, Tona, what do you want? I had a feeling you would do that. As soon as she came over here, I had a feeling. Oh. Wow, okay. 30, huh? Well, could be worse, probably. That sounds like it could be fun. Do you not approve of any of these ideas? I mean, yeah. Then try helping. Sounds difficult to figure out. They just assume that's what the issue is. I'm all ears. Right. Oh. Huh. I don't see why not. Yeah, that was the 11th episode of what's the title again? Ochikobore Fruit Tart, I think. The title that gives me a little bit of trouble, but it's fine. So this episode, we got some stuff happening in this episode. Like particularly, you know, we had Hayu's mother enter the show, right? I mean, as soon as they made some sort of comment about mother-like or whatever she said, it clicked in my head that we were probably literally going to meet Hayu's mother, because, you know, why else would she have so much focus on a specific girl out of the group? You know, there's very few reasons why somebody, you know, would do that. So yeah, it made perfect sense to me. And then we saw the blonde hair and all that, and it was like, yeah, that's totally Hayu's mother, and it was, right? We got all the like the family drama situation, with the father and running away and all that good stuff. And the mother's pretty great. I mean, she seems to like her daughter quite a bit, So yeah, I'm more than happy to have her in the show, kind of being helpful and supportive of our group as best she can, right? So, we talked with her, got some things worked out, and now we have this big old project that we're doing, and, what was it called? Idols, something championship, something like that, like this big old thing going on, and we have, like crowdfunding kind of thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's a pretty big, complicated thing, but, yeah, there was a gacha game involved, It's got some people just don't have a lot of self-control. I mean, that's just how it is with gacha, right? Kind of like the whales, the people that just throw their whole paycheck into it, right? Like those people are the kind of people that usually keep those kind of games going. And, if you have a lot of money and not a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Willpower. Anyway, you can easily just dump a lot of money in there. And sometimes you just have to wrap it in bandages to stop yourself. That was quite funny, but... yeah, one of the best parts of the episode was definitely the bit where we were all doing our, one-liners. I don't know the best word for it. Shout out, whatever you want to call it, whatever they called it, And there were different ones for the different girls. Like Kyuu, of course, did her one for Papa, but we also had, big sister, big brother, little sister. Like we covered pretty much all the bases there, but we had them like one after the other, so it was like a rapid-fire succession of Moa just like stabbing through me. So I my heart was about to stop for a little bit there. Had to be very careful, but I got through it. I got through it in one piece, and that's what matters. So yeah, that was well done by everyone. I think thought that was pretty great. For sure. So yeah, that's our episode. We're definitely getting set up for our finale, right? Getting everything planned out, because there's a lot of competition out there, and we're kind of doing our best to compete with the competition, right? I still can't believe we had like a maid outfit and a collar on Kyuu. I mean, the collar, we've seen Hemo in that collar, I think, so it's not like the existence of the collar is all that surprising, but just, I don't know, having both the maid outfit and the collar at the same time on Kyuu, of all people, and, because she's really cute, and she actually looks great in the outfit. Like, I swear I liked it more and more the more I saw her in it, right? So, yeah, that was great. I appreciate all of that. And Nina has a huge chest. I mean, we already knew that, but there was a decent amount of focus on that subject in the episode. Even like talking about her backstory and how that's just like always been a thing, like F cup in elementary school, which is just insane, really. So, yeah, that'd be a thing. Speaking of elementary schoolers, yeah, they found out that what's-her-face, the president, is the president, which they did not know that, I thought Ho would have known that at least, but no, she didn't seem to know that. It wasn't until... I remember her name, I swear. Didi showed up and told her about that we finally, learned about all that. And, yeah, as far as the president goes, a couple of our girls had to be restrained. They were about to just, attack this poor girl, so lucky we were able to keep them at bay. Otherwise, who knows how things would have went in the episode. But, it's all good. Everything was under control. And some people definitely did appreciate the, those, audio message things, right? So, good work on that front. And we end off the episode with bringing up like a concert, that we could do at a very specific place. So hopefully that, helps things. Also, we had a shot of Roko just laying on that couch near the end there. Not really much to say about that, but I like that shot. I do think that's all I got to say on the episode, really. There's a lot of good ho-ho stuff, She's just such a, I don't know the best word to describe her, but she's just... She's, she does ho-ho things, right? She sort of works hard, sort of scummy, sort of lazy, sort of incompetent. Like, I don't know the best way to describe her, but she's our ho-ho, wouldn't happen any other way. Had some Gyaku from her as well. But, yeah, just, I'd probably play that game, not gonna lie. I'm still waiting for the Uma Musume Horse Pretty Derby, whatever, mobile game to come out. Which should have come out like a million years ago, but that's still not even out yet. But someday it'll be out. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it actually makes sense, like the whole cosplay thing that the president does, because, Riri did that too, where she wears that high school girl uniform. So we have, the president wearing the elementary school uniform with the Rondo Seru backpack thingy, which I think Hayu wore it briefly. It's like, but she was like, give me, it's mine, mine, can't take it. So, yeah, that's a thing. Just a very interesting dynamic with those two. for sure. So, yeah, last episode, I'm pretty sure it's the final one. Hopefully things can go pretty well. So, yeah, fingers crossed on that one. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm going to end out the video now. So, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.